Parent and Community Outreach at MSAD 55, ESL Instruction, by Annabel Wilson, the University of New England. Background of MSAD 55. The MSAD 55 School District encompasses the townships of Hiram, Cornish, Porter, Parsonsfield, and Baldwin in Maine. The school district comprises of one elementary school, one middle school, and one high school. MSAD 55 has a total enrollment of 1,019 students, with 7 ELL students currently enrolled. 95% of the students enrolled identify as Caucasian, 1% as American Indian, 1% as Asian, and 1% as Hawaiian, and 2% as Hispanic. The following is a map of our school district. You can see that it borders the New Hampshire border. Plan intentions. The goal of my plan is to provide a resource for new and existing families of ELL students within the school district. Through my plan, I intend to outline the following information: the staff who provide ESL services at MSAD 55, strategies that ESL instructors utilize to facilitate ELL support in the general education classroom, an explanation of ELL English proficiency, and how further support can be provided at home. Intended audience. The intended audience of my plan are the parents and guardians of ELL students within our school district. I'll be composing my presentation through a physical pamphlet and through a district information evening. According to the authors Lisa Hoffman, Sifa Paju Hassan, and Susan Rideout in their article, Stop Stuffing the Backpacks, Parents of English Language Learners Share Home-School Communication Preferences. Parents of ELL students may face additional challenges in school communication and participation if they are not proficient in reading English or other cultural norms of a school. This is some research that I found out from my prior module, but I felt that it was relevant to my discussion and research this week. Hoffman et al. Conducted a survey investigating the type, academic, or parenting skills, a modality of communication that parents of Spanish ELLs preferred to receive. The result of this survey indicated that more Spanish-speaking than English-speaking parents wish to have more information provided in paper or oral presentation. As a result, I wish to compose an information resource that would be accessible to all families of all ELL students. ESL Director, Mrs. Ungland. Mrs. Ungland has been working as the ESL Director within the district for the past 15 years. Mrs. Ungland's weekly instructional obligations are split between instructing art 4 days a week and ESL instruction 1 day a week. In conjunction with ESL instruction that Mrs. Ungland provides, ELL students are also supported by an educational technician. Mrs. Ungland expressed that she works closely with the ESL education technician to ensure that their combined instruction is fluid. The needs of ELL students at MSAD 55. Mrs. Ungland expressed that currently there are 7 ELL students within our school district, dispersed between pre-K to 10th grade. Currently, the 7 students are ranked between levels 4 and 5 on the wider English language proficiency standards. Mrs. Ungland explained to me that these standards were utilized to indicate the English language proficiency of ELL students. Students within stages 4 and 5 are able to understand social language, the language of language arts, the language of mathematics, and the language of science. Outline of procedures and strategies. Mrs. Ungland outlined that when a student is enrolled in the district, if their family members indicate that they have had a language background other than English, a wider access for ELL's assessment will be administered. This assessment comprises of 4 components: speaking, writing, reading, and listening. depending on the results of students obtain on this assessment, they might be referred for a LAP, Language Acquisition Plan. Under this LAP, the school principal, general education teacher, and ESL instructors will be involved in creating an individual plan for each ELL student. ELL support at the general classroom level. During our conversation, Mrs. Ungland elaborated on the support that she provides her ELL students and their respective general education teachers. One method of support that Mrs. Ungland elaborated on were reminder cards that she made for general education teachers. On these cards, she provided instructional strategies for general education teachers to implement in order to assist ELL students. Such strategies included providing a wait time when asking questions, providing a warning before an ELL student is called on, such as, "I am going to call on you after 2 of your peers have shared their thoughts." Another strategy was integrating visual illustrations to support vocabulary acquisition. Reflections on effectiveness of current outreach. Mrs. Ungland expressed that she felt that due to the small ELL population, herself and the district ESL education technician, Mrs. Wright, had a strong understanding of the needs of each ELL student. The one area where Mrs. Ungland expressed concern over was the fluctuating nature of the district ELL population. Mrs. Ungland noted that it would be difficult for the district's current model to function effectively if a family, such as a family comprising of 2 or more Level 1 or 2 ELL students, moved into the district. Due to the high needs of these Level 1 and 2 ELLs, Mrs. Ungland felt that these students would need more support than her current schedule could afford. Ideas for improvement. While it might be difficult to predict how the ELL needs might fluctuate within the district, the following journal article, Effective Instruction for English Learners, by Margarita Caldron, Robert Salvin, and Marta Sanchez, discuss strategies that could be implemented to strengthen our school district's ability to accommodate greater numbers of Level 1 and 2 ELLs. Caldron et al. Expressed that an important element of effective practice for ELL students is a strong focus on professional development and collaborative learning. Caldron et al. Also spoke about the benefits of not only collaborating with other educators within the school building, but also within the district and neighbouring districts. When I spoke with Mrs. Ungland about the challenges of being an ESL instructor within a small rural community, she expressed her desires to collaborate more with surrounding districts. Caldron et al. Also supported this idea, stating that it can be a highly effective way for ESL educators with a small ELL student populations to collaborate on instructional ideas and challenges.